There you go.
Yes.
All right, welcome back to Adventures of Gaming.
Oh, we're starting now?
Yeah, we're starting now.
I'm in mid-bob receive.
Mid-bob retrieval system.
Bumping the table like a madman.
Yeah, you're fine.
Start the timer and it's all out of sorts.
My favorite thing, I think, is tripping up Jordan when we start episodes. And I go, he's like drinking water or like he's mid like snack. Cause sometimes we'll bring like a bag of chips down here with us to just have to munch on.
There's a chip bowl remnants over here.
Right. And that's probably from Allie. She sits down here and watches TV all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But he'll go, and I'll just hit the timer button on his phone and go, welcome back, and go, no! Or it's like, or he'll go, wait, we're actually starting there? I go, yeah, we're starting there.
It's a real start.
Man. So it said insufficient something when I clicked on this
I don't
box over here.
Oh, insufficient level? Yeah.
Field skill level, okay.
Alright, so go up to it for a sec. Don't
click it.
Okay, you see up there you need mechanics
I see.
level
Okay.
2.
I see.
Oh, that'll be once you join Blade. Once you advance Blade levels, I know a third kind of level you have, but you can level up your field skills, which are biology, mechanics, and archaeological.
Oh, are these like
Oh yeah, you can talk to people.
Okay.
Like all these NPCs, there's a massive relationship web.
Oh, very
somewhere
cool.
where like
you
how
showed me
people
once,
feel about each other, how people feel about you. It's incredibly massive.
Oh, and these are the cool mechs. So these are the mechs we were talking about, and that was in the cutscene. We don't get to ride any of them yet, but you said that's like halfway through.
Yeah. Halfway through the story missions.
Right.
Which it can vary from like 20 to 40 hours.
Should I be talking to a whole bunch of people, or is it okay that I'm just kind of walking through all of
You
this?
can walk through most of them.
Okay.
Most of them don't really matter at this point.
Wait, we have to join the tour. Now, if you see here, this is another metal crate. And if you look over there, there is another metal crate.
You're not dressed exactly in the same uniform as them, so you're not allowed to be on the tour.
Close.
I mean, you're pretty close, but
See,
like,
now it looks
you
like I'm
have
pretty
blue
like
socks. That is too much individuality. Just like Lynn, she's got blue socks too.
Matchies.
This is the Blade console.
Alright, so I have to go through that door?
Yeah, that's where your house
cutscene
is,
door?
your barracks.
Oh, okay, cool.
It takes a little bit of loading to get in because it's actually like an interior. It's not part of the city.
Ah, I see, okay.
And here we are, Blade Barracks.
This is where you hang your hat.
Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you
Guest. Be our guest. I am so excited for the next, I would say nothing. I was so interested. For the next Beauty and the Beast movie. They're making
they're making another one?
It's Emma Watson is
is it the
Belle,
live action
The
one?
live action one.
Oh, okay.
I'm really excited for it.
What's this guy?
Oh, he has a scar too.
Yeah.
I like the scar.
He's pretty cool. I probably just missed his name.
Mr. Chu? Something?
No, that's her.
Oh.
He's not Doug Barrett. I forget his name, but he's pretty awesome.
Oh, he crashed hardcore.
No, don't even worry about it.
Sure it stays that
He's like he was the admiral of the White Whale,
Oh,
the ship captain, and now he's helping out with the government reforming. I think he's head of. No, he's not the one head of Blade, but he's like a councilman.
Okay, and he's the one who's kind of leading the parties to retrieve and find the missing
No, that's what Blade's doing. He's he's
okay.
one of the council members.
I see.
He's not the guy in the screen. I don't think he was. No, he's not the president, but he is. He's just like a.
He's the president's brother.
Yeah, kind of. Not biologically, of course.
Right. Brother from another mother, so to say.
Yeah.
Achievement unlocked. Great. We're unlocking achievements left and right.
Yeah.
If this was on the Xbox, it would be like 30
We'd
gold
be
in.
swimming. I mean, if this was on the Xbox, these achievements would be worth like 1/2 of a game score point.
Right. Yeah. Because there's so many of them. I'm assuming, right?
I think there's an achievement list somewhere, but I've never really bothered looking at it.
Right. Like, I mean, there probably is, but like Nintendo doesn't have an achievement system. So I mean, like,
Not in-game.
they have like in-game achievements, but
unless you count the Uplay system.
yeah, but that's only with the one game. I mean, that's with the Assassin's Creed games, right?
Yeah, and other games. I got all those Upay points.
I brought you here to order dinner.
That's
What does
also
anyone want? Thai food?
I
Chinese?
want digital food.
Digital food. Oh, perfect.
Yeah, he's Nagi.
Nagi, okay.
Yeah, Nagi's the best. Yeah, Secretary of Defense. That's his position.
Okay, so he's like, okay.
The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
See, I said that.
He's also much
Yeah, you did good.
superior
I
officer.
didn't say that. It's a lie.
And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you ready to start looking for work.
Okay, so I'm assuming he's the quest giver of the game.
Right here with Blade.
No.
She
No.
seems to-
Nah. But you can do some fun stuff with Nagi.
Let's give it
Okay.
a little more time. At least until she knows enough to be able to make an informed decision.
I've made a bunch of decisions. You know, like I've smiled, I've looked inquisitively at this lady.
Alright, I'm just remembering some there's some good decision making coming up
is
you
there?
can do.
Okay,
yeah.
good.
I'll let you know when but
I see.
there's some fun decision with Nagi you get to
The
make.
entire lot of us have only been on this
I like how the mouth kind of moves and it doesn't really look like they're talking, so it's kind of like.
My thoughts exactly.
Yeah. I don't think they spent a lot of time on the lip syncing.
I wouldn't believe it. I mean, it's like not animated since it's through engine. It's a little bit harder to do those.
I think it was originally lip synced for Japanese pretty well, but
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Ask how we ended up on Mira. Ask for more information about Blade, or ask about registration. What's so big about registration?
Registering for Blade.
Oh, okay. So should I do that, or should I ask questions?
I think most of this is exposition stuff, so I think you have to go through them all eventually.
Alrighty, so I'll go inquire first.
It started at the end.
Alright, do we get to see that cutscene
Oh,
for
I'm
the
sure.
third time?
The end of Earth.
Casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations.
The Globulars and the Mechatrons.
Their technology
Yep,
has
the,
here we
yep,
go.
The Globulars.
Oh, there are the Triforces.
Dang, the Globulars blew up some of the Mechatrons?
Oh man, not the
The
Megatrons.
Earth was reduced to ash.
Boom. Just like the Pokemon 2000, the world turned to ash.
Wow.
And Ash Ketchum just flipped him off and walked away.
Yep.
So the Earth blew up.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Just turns and walks as the Earth is exploding.
Yeah, you guys don't look at explosions because
Right.
they were killed by a plant-sized
Is
explosion.
without
Yeah.
no Project Exodus and no escape for any of us.
So they're like, are they locked on this planet? Like, are there still aliens like surrounding the planet?
Well, no, but their ship crashed, remember?
Right. Okay. Okay.
Like, some of the aliens followed them, like damaged their ship and their ship crashed here. So now they're just like, well, we're
Okay,
here now.
so what happened was the New Los Angeles escaped from Earth as it was exploding.
The White Whale, which was the ship they all escaped on.
Uh-huh.
Well, there were multiple ships, but White Whale was the one we're on right now.
Okay.
And that had New Los Angeles in it. It was like the city pod.
I see.
And
With the
when-
blue goo.
Yeah, the blue goo.
Those of us who escaped
There it is
on
again, the
White
that's what
Whale
it is,
spent
okay.
2 years wandering in space.
So yeah, they wanted them in space for 2 years.
Good thing they're showing this exposition again, or else because I still didn't get
Find a
it.
habitable
Yeah.
planet and settle there.
So they were looking for a planet,
We had no
but then
idea
the
how long it would take.
yeah, there's New Los Angeles in the
Okay.
habitat unit,
Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
and like I think those are the Globulus, the aliens.
Xenoforms found us again.
Yeah,
Xenoforms.
Xenoform.
Oh, that must be where Xeno comes from. We were talking about that
yeah.
earlier.
Xenoform is just their generic term for alien, though.
Okay.
Like Xenoform isn't a race. It took me a while to figure that out.
Okay.
So the ship got damaged. It was crashing.
We were
They're
close
just
to
like
planet
reject the
Mira when
habitat.
we lost control of the White Whale.
And it was like yay.
the ship had taken
Crash.
way too much damage to survive
Impact
entering
gel.
the atmosphere intact.
Yeah, it's a good thing they had the impact gel.
We
Yeah,
had
they
no
thought ahead.
choice.
So why isn't that upper
Channeled all
dome
the
still
power we
there?
had left to
Because it
soft land that
disintegrated.
night.
I mean, it
Oh,
was
I
like
see.
a digital. It's like.
Oh, okay, okay.
You could just insert my hands. And
Once the dust cleared,
Or
we
not,
set
that
to
could be
work
weird.
transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it
Oh,
a
it's
sustainable
capturing the
city.
audio from the game pretty loud. I didn't notice that before.
Yeah.
Oh, now we have to do the clarify? Alright.
Blade is an acronym.
Well, I mean, I guess, because like the game capture, like you can see the little bars on the
Yeah.
bottom, but it's delayed because it's like running the capture and that and the thing connected and all the stuff running through it. My laptop can't handle it all, but it does a good enough job for now.
Okay.
Crew
Yeah.
trained
Yeah.
to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter.
Yeah, that
on
lip
our
syncing.
travels.
It's just they gave up.
It's not as bad as like Sonic 06 or
Oh,
anything.
no,
or
it's
Sonic
not like-
Adventure. Chili dogs. Oh, that I think
go faster.
that was so funny. You said you started watching the game Grumps
I
Sonic the
was
Black Knight,
watching
right?
the Black Knight. Yeah.
The first episode where Sonic drops in.
Yeah, what's that about?
I have no
You're just
idea.
like, there's a whole story, and then suddenly it's like fan fiction. The fan fiction god just chucks Sonic in.
Yeah, no, it's like the chick or the Merlina or whatever. She
Yeah.
just puts her sword or her staff down and goes, "Oh, great
like,
knight of swiftness, come to my aid!" And then all of a sudden, just Sonic
just
falls on the
Sonic.
air mid chili dog.
Yeah, man, freaking, and then he tries to eat a chili dog like a badass. It's like,
flips up in the air.
Like, whose idea was that? Like, what was I want to be at the table with the creative process.
Right.
He'll sling the chili dog like it's a gun.
It's like, Frank, are you on fanfiction.net again?
No, I'm writing a story. See, it's right here.
This is my whole idea.
This is my OC, Merlina. She's like the female Merlin. Now take off her pants.
What? Never mind. What's going on in the plot of the game here?
They're looking for stuff, I think.
So they said like that's the remains in the White Whale.
That's like this core central unit. It's it has like the archives of all their data and other stuff.
I see. So if that blows up, they pretty much are done.
Well, yeah, pretty much. I mean, they lose their culture and stuff. It's called the Lifehold. It has like a bunch of Okay. But it's like the Lifehold has archives of libraries and other things.
Okay.
Oh, it has the rest of the people because everyone's held in stasis there. So only like a couple hundred people were like crewing the White Whale.
I see.
So that's where the majority of like the thousands of people who are aboard the ship were held in stasis because they didn't know how long they were going to be in space. It could be 2 years, it could be a century. So they only let a select few people out.
I guess that makes sense. So why did she get ejected from the ship then? Oh.
I guess pieces of the Lifehold broke off and escape pods.
Oh, okay. Like when they entered.
When the ship was exploding in the atmosphere.
How much time are we at for this episode? Because I know this is a lot of cutscene. This might be only a cutscene episode again.
We're at 11 minutes.
Okay,
we're fine.
All purely as a precaution.
I started on time.
Yeah, I'm just watching the space, and I'm watching the space, watching the game, watching the space, watching the game, just because I don't want to run out. And then, because if it runs out, I just have to clear space, but I'm also afraid that it could mess up with the rendering process. I don't want that to happen.
I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time.
Reader's Digest.
Reader's Digest?
I'm tired of hearing myself.
I'm tired of stating a coup.
Take our guest out.
Even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. So is Ben. He's just yelling.
Look, I'm just tired all the time. Constantly tired.
It happens. I mean, with the amount of stuff that everyone has to do nowadays, I mean...
You should have heard me yawning at Cedar Point. It was fantastic.
Oh, really? Walking around is a lot of crazy too.
I got a toe boo boo.
Oh, did you? You said you had some stories about Cedar Point.
Oh, yeah, Cedar Point. So, I went a couple days ago with some friends from college. We all sprung for Fast Pass so we could do all the lines and stuff. But, yeah, we were doing a 12-hour 10 to 10 Cedar Point run.
Right.
So, I had never done that in the theme park before. So, it was a fun experience for all of us. We got to ride the new Valraven ride, which was a lot of fun.
He was awesome.
But, it was pouring on us at one point, and Cedar Point used to have like bins at all the rides where you could put your bags, but they don't have that anymore, so you have to rent out lockers. I brought a poncho because I knew it might rain that day, but and when it started raining, and it just like immediately started pouring.
Oh yeah,
I didn't have a poncho.
No hesitation.
Yeah, no hesitation. Like it rained a little bit, and it was like, oh, it's gone. Then you could just see the sheet approaching in the distance. So I just pointed and screamed, "It's in the distance!" But yeah, I couldn't get to the poncho. Me and one of my friends were gonna get out of the line, but the third guy, he was like, "I'm gonna wait in line." We were about to be at the front of the map at the
Valraven?
No, of the fourth Millennium Force.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, Skell. Oh, I'll continue in a second. We gotta watch the sexy Skell walk.
The way that they walk is so cool.
Work those hips.
Work it, baby.
You are 13.
Yeah, she's 13. You should pick you should geek out.
Now this girl gets it. Aren't they just the coolest?
Just Lynn's dialogue here is great.
The lasers, the force fields, the bipedal and vehicular transformations.
You're crazy, aren't you?
Inside one and it's just transforming over and over and over.
She's just like looking at her like, oh.
I normally show this to people, but I've been working on some Skell fanfiction. Hold on, I'll just pull it up here 1 second.
Lynn, you're 13.
Right.
She's a Tumblr. She has to have a Tumblr.
Yeah, she's on she's on Mira Tumblr.
Yeah, she's got Instagram. It's just full of skulls and like skull fan art.
But so it was raining at the Millennium Force. So I got along with one guy. The third guy was like, I'm staying in the rain. I want to do this. He didn't have a phone on him.
Right.
So, but me and the other guy did. So we just like, it was hilarious to see everyone crowded under like umbrellas and stuff when it was pouring there. But we found a place to wait out the rain, and we were watching the ride because obviously it stopped for the rain.
Right.
It only rained for like 20 minutes or so, so it stopped, and then they started like doing dry runs on the thing.
Right.
So we're like, oh, okay. We thought he would come out by now, but I guess he's just staying on. So then they send out one of the carts, and it's going up. Like the Millennium Force is, I think, maybe the second or third tallest roller coaster. The cart gets to almost the top, and it just stops.
Oh, no.
And so we didn't know if our friend had gotten on it, if he wasn't, because it was up there. We were waiting for like another 20 minutes, and he didn't come out.
Oh, wow.
So we were pretty convinced he was up there. And another 10 minutes later, he just comes waltzing out. He's like, yeah, the ride stopped, but we didn't know why. We were panicking that he was stuck up there, and we didn't know how to get him down.
He was stuck up there.
No, the people, like, were up there. They couldn't get down. They were just, like, at the top, just hanging out on the coaster. Then, like, he said that he was next in line to get on after they loaded it, and there was an open seat, but the lady closed the gate before he could get through it.
No.
So he was almost on that thing.
That's so funny.
He was like, I almost wish I was on it just so I could tell people I was.
Stuck up on the Millennium Force. Wow, that's crazy.
We didn't know what to do. He was stuck up there.
Oh, man.
But yeah, it was a grand old time.
Alright, we're heading to Mission Control. So we'll head to Mission Control and then we'll... Wait, is that right? Is that it right there?
I think it is right there.
I was like, because then we would end the episode, but I guess we still have a little more time then, I think.
Yeah, we've got,
Yeah, we can go for a few more minutes.
This is where you get all your quests.
Okay, we'll finish this. We'll do this little bit of dialogue here, then we'll end, because we're running out of space on my computer.
It's a race against the clock.
It's not just anyone with a request is
But yeah, I think the third time we rode Valhalla, Valraven. Yeah, you can adjust the camera here.
Cool.
If you like zoom in all the way, make it weird. They were doing a lot of maintenance on it, so like right after we ran, they stopped the ride to do more maintenance, so we were stuck in like the unloading zone. We couldn't get out.
Oh, I see.
But I mean, it was more comfortable because like we were right there, we could see it. And it was right after the rain, so I was all wet and I didn't want to move.
Right, yeah. Yesterday we actually had pretty good weather because I went the day after he did, and it was pretty warm. I think my mom was saying that we probably would have done the Oak City passes, and if we did, it would have made the day probably better because we would have done like half the day in the park, then like an hour or two at Oak City, then another half in the park at because it was just too hot. It was really really warm.
It was really cloudy the day I went, so even though it was like hot and humid, like you didn't feel the sun too much.
Right, that's good.
Still got sunburns.
Alright, well, so we have our Chapter 1 mission, and then we can also get more missions here now, too. So why don't we go ahead and...
I know you can't get missions yet because you're not a Blade member.
Oh. Well, I mean, we can still end this episode here, and we can join back in next time. I don't know how often I'm going to space these episodes out, but I'm sure you guys will see some from this soon. So Ben, thanks for joining.
Oh, if they're hearing this, then they've already seen like 4.
Well, no, but it'll be spaced out.
Oh, yeah.
Because it'll be like over months. So I don't know how long it's been since they've seen this. Because like I guess it all depends on how long it takes us to get together to record.
Yeah.
Depending on how long it goes. What's that do? Who's a button?
Press it.
3, 1.
What are you doing?
There's buttons in the gamepad. Hey.
Oh yeah, you got some emotes.
Yeah, look at that. That's awesome. Grrr. Grrr. I'm gonna rage. Grrr.
So angry.
Alright. Thanks for joining us, guys. Adventure on.
Adventure on.